today during Midday with Joe on WOCA. It's time for all your questions. So listen in for his answers on Ask Big Joe.
Boo. The day before Halloween. Boo.
All right.
Did I scare you?
It is time for Midday with Joe. Today is Wednesday, so it's Ask Big Joe.
I see you.
If you have a question for Joe, you are invited to call in and ask. The number is 622-9622. Don't make it too serious.
Boo. What was the worst Halloween costume you ever wore? That was this morning's question at a meeting I had.
Yeah? What was your answer?
I didn't ask me.
But you are the answer man.
I know, but they didn't ask me.
All right, I'm asking you. What was the question again? What was the worst?
The worst one.
What was the worst one you ever wore?
It's one I made that I was ashamed of, but I made it anyway. It was on last.
Ashamed of.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing, and I made it out of foam. And it was supposed to be like Herman Munster's head and all that, and it didn't come out well at all.
Oh my gosh!
It did not come out well.
I think you have a question waiting for you.
You have a question? This better be a question.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, Joe. We have a problem in our house of gnats.
Gnats?
We have no open food anywhere.
Uh-huh.
We have no bananas laying out.
Uh-huh.
Totally clean the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
There's no open containers anywhere.
Uh-huh.
We get these little gnats in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And I took out the pan, the bottom, the condensation pan, and washed it out and stuff, and sprayed the bug killer on. But still, every 2 or 3 days, there's 2 or 3 gnats in the refrigerator. We totally took the refrigerator apart, cleaned it.
Now, where are the gnats?
Also, we have
in the
a 2-story
kitchen?
house upstairs. Also, my wife's bathroom. There's little gnats up there. Now, we use the sinks all the time, so they're not coming in through the drains because the traps are there. You take your answer, I believe.
You hit almost every point. In your sinks, in your kitchen sinks, do you have those little catch things that catch the debris that fall down into the sink so it doesn't go down into the drain? It catches there. Sometimes if you have those, the little bit of food, it doesn't take much food to make gnats, they'll do that. Your garbage pail also, pull out your garbage out of it. Take your bags out and everything. It doesn't take much for them to accumulate.
Take the garbage. I take the garbage out every day.
Every day. Have you sprayed the can itself?
The kitchen sink is only one drain. It's garbage disposal. I have used. Somebody said the foaming gel. Drano gel. They said it foams up. I put that in there, but every night we still put the plug in disposal. So we're not using it and plug it in disposal, but we have yet to see a bug come out of disposal.
Well, you probably won't see them come out.
All the sinks
Yeah, you probably won't see them come out usually unless you got a camera sitting there. They don't hang around. They come out and they go all over, and they're always right in your nose when you're watching TV or something. I hate that. They go right across. You can have a 1,500 square foot house and what the hell? Yeah, not so much in the ear, but up the nose because you're breathing, through the nose. The carbon monoxide or whatever it is that you breathe out of your nose.
We have a large home, and we got exhaust fans in the kitchen. I went ahead and each exhaust fan, I went ahead and sprayed Raid in and stuff, and let it run. Make sure it goes all the way to the outside.
Any animals in the
on
house?
The outside where it goes into. So.
Any animals in the house?
No.
No animals. Okay, that takes that off.
So we had the house for 35 years. Let's see, go to 1980. Close to 40 years. That is the first time ever. They started 2 months ago, and
any type of plants.
Guys come out and spraying stuff, and they can't figure out where they're coming from.
Any real plants in the house?
Nope.
No real plants.
No growing plants now.
Okay, well, I'm just going down the checklist in my mind, what's left of it, for gnats. You put a little bit of, 2 drops of Dawn detergent in a small cup, and leave it out. That'll attract the gnats, and that will kill them because they'll get in the water. They're not smart enough to not get in the water, and they die almost instantly. They're there, and
that's if they get in the water.
It attracts them.
There's no swarms of them. It's just 2 or 3 here and there. They pop up, and I walk upstairs and doing.
And they love your nose. Oh yeah, they love your nose. Definitely. Try that. Also, And I'm talking like for lack of words, a petri dish or something, a shot glass. You don't have to have a big thing sitting there looking ugly, unless you get really, bugged. Then you can actually put what do you call a fly paper you pull down from the ceiling and let that hang. But that's.
My wife said no to that. I tried that already.
Oh yeah. No, that's ugly. That would be something that you would put in the garage,
Yeah, the garage or on the shop. Yeah.
Not in the house. No. Yes. But I would try those things. As far as
I'll try that.
Yeah, but where they're coming from, plants usually, the drain they'll usually come from. Of course, bananas are quick. Any kind of fruit, there they are.
Yeah, no bananas. There's no lettuce in the refrigerator. We have no produce anywhere, and every container in the refrigerator is covered up.
Okay, and do you
we
close?
We do leftovers, and once the meal's done, the things are gone. That's
do you
it.
close the dishwasher when you're done with it?
Yes, the dishwasher, always hot water right there, so if they're in there, they'll be dead.
Okay, well...
dishwasher's always closed.
Okay, it's always closed. That's the only thing I can tell you thus far. So give it a shot with little dishes and see if it kills the few that you have, because you don't sound like you got a zillion of them in there. But sometimes they'll just come out of nowhere.
And how it turns out.
Yeah, and then so I'll talk to you next Wednesday.
Okay, all right.
All right. Good luck.
All right, that was a good call.
Yeah, it was.
Very good.
Hey, if you want to call and ask Joe a question, the number is 622-9622.
Once in a while, I have answers. I know.
You never know. That was a good.
I had real answers. Oh,
that was a good thing to listen to. Yeah. All right. Maybe,
sound like I knew what I was talking about. Huh? Yeah.
Maybe you got bugs in your house, or moles in your yard.
Well, that's like you play the guitar. My house has fleas. Well, my dog has fleas. But yeah, I get gnats in my house, and there's one or two. You smack them or whatever, and you go, where the hell did that thing come from?
Well, we had it right in the studio. We had
but it was from the plant.
Right.
So that's why I asked him if he had any living plants.
Yeah.
I remember.
But how come we don't have them now? We still have the plant.
Well, I've noticed that they don't come all at once. They're like seasonal. I go, what the hell? All right, yeah. We got another caller. Can I help you today?
I wanted to fill you in. Another way to do things around your house to get rid of armadillos is put electric fence up about 3 inches off the ground. You can buy stakes of like every 3 inch, like put 3 strands of wire, every 1 3 inches apart. That keeps armadillos out of your yard.
Keeps armadillos out. I never seen armadillos in Florida alive. I never caught those. Yeah. Very good. Thank you so much. That's different. Yeah.
I've seen them camping. When we camp.
Yeah. They don't bother me.
Armadillo.
Now, what I've loved, and it's just me personally, I like little bunny rabbits because I don't have anything that they munch on and they hurt anything. And every once in a while, I'll drive in the yard.
Right.
Well, I have just enough shrubbery next to my house where they hide under it where the hawk can't get at them and everything. So they crawl under there and everything. So I see where they are, so.
I guess she passed away, but I had a relative who had...
Excuse me, yes.
What, she have fleas in her yard? She had guinea hens?
Yeah.
Her husband bought 3 guinea hens.
They killed the fleas?
There were no more fleas, yeah. They just eat them. Well,
so if you got a dog with fleas, you get a kitty hen. All right, we got another caller. Call me.
Good morning. You're on the air.
What question do you have for me, sir or madam?
Well, I may have an answer.
Oh, you have an answer rather than a question? Okay.
This is Mark.
Hey, Mark.
There's two places gnats might also form.
Mm-hmm.
That's in his toilet tanks and also on the drain pan on his refrigerator. If he's got automatic refrigerator with automatic defrost,
right.
Sometimes water will form in that tray underneath his refrigerator until it evaporates.
Okay, Mark.
And that's another place that gnats might breed.
Very good. Thank you so much. So
have a good day.
You too. So he had mentioned the caller earlier before, Mark, that they did clean the refrigerator pan out, but he didn't mention the toilet bowl in the back. Mm-hmm. Where it fills the toilet all the time.
Right.
That might be where you put one of those little deodorizer things that hang in.
Yeah.
And that might destroy them there.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
What do you put into the tray under the refrigerator?
You just clean it. Clean it and spray it with that 99% stuff that kills it all.
Huh.
I can't think of the brand. I can't say the brand name unless they want to have
what was the
market
thing?
with us.
You put beer in a cup, and then all the slugs will come. If you have slugs in your yard,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep,
Why would you
they'll
want to
come.
collect slugs?
well, you don't. You want to kill them.
Well, I mean, the ones that eat the food, eat your plants. Or
No,
something?
if your kids are playing in the yard,
Yeah.
they step on them and they go, "Oh,
Get squishy.
Dad."
I've never seen slugs in the yard, but that's all right. Thank goodness. I've never seen slugs in the yard. Hey, how you doing, Joe? I'm fine, except for the slugs in my yard. No.
I do think there are.
They go with mayonnaise and bologna, though, I think, slugs.
Oh gosh.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum, eat 'em up.
The amount of bugs we have here in Florida is
Oh, bugs are thousands.
it's unbelievable compared to like when I was in Arizona. I said to Robin, I think I saw one bug the whole
Well,
time.
see, Arizona, they have a frost. Anywhere in Arizona. Oh, yeah.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Not in the place we were.
Well, I don't know about that. I didn't say where you were. I thought everywhere had a frost in Arizona. At one
Well,
shot.
I think it's got more than one elevation. Yeah.
Oh, it does, sure. Has elevation, has escalation.
But anyway,
all
in
that,
the desert part of Arizona,
So it's too damn hot for them to live.
we did see one. I saw one bug the whole time I was there.
Yeah, we saw bunny rabbits.
I took a picture of it. Yeah.
Did it carry its own
Bunny
canteen?
So we saw a roadrunner.
A roadrunner.
Yeah,
Did you really?
3 times. 3 times. It was great.
How about the coyote? Did you see them?
No, I got those in my yard.
You have coyotes?
Yeah, where I live on West 200. the
Really? There's coyotes?
Yeah, they just
Oh.
kind of
I don't
run
like
around.
those. I don't like. I call them varmints.
Yeah, they're evil.
Yeah, they eat cats.
Evil.
They eat cats.
So if you have a question for Joe, you can call it in. What are you giving out for Halloween? That's my question.
Advice.
Advice?
Advice. Go to safe places like the mall. Come here. They're going to give out candy at the mall. Go to Trunk or Treats, which I don't know where they got that name from, but I like it. Trunk or Treats. A lot of the churches in the area have them. I presume, Robin, you'll be telling everybody tomorrow where to go and get away with it. So, so what was your ugliest costume you wore that you didn't like?
I don't remember. I think
Liar.
it was a hobo, like every year.
Oh, that was
But I think
easy.
hobo is like a politically incorrect thing now. Because you would put this makeup on your face to make it look like you hadn't shaved.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
back in those days, if you didn't shave, you were a bum.
Yeah, hobo. Yeah, bum. I got
Exactly.
my dad dressed me up. We used to have a cane, and he made the bag
Right, right.
where the bums or the hobos used to have with that. Then he got some baggedy clothes that he put on me that were probably his, and he pinned it up and everything. Then he had an old hat.
So you were a bum too, huh?
But what got me is how to make the beard on me. He didn't buy makeup or anything. He just got a cork. Heat at the end of the cork. It gets dark and just dot it all over me. And then he had a brown crayon. But back in those days, he used to draw it, and he had the big crayon. It was thick, round, about the thick as my little finger,
Right.
a little thicker maybe. And he shaved it, and he drilled a little hole in it and put a toothpick in it. Because bums used to smoke whatever was
that
left.
was a cigar.
how
It was
cool.
a cigar, and he made a cigar, and he painted the end of it and everything. So
How cool is that?
He made it a cigar, and I've got a picture of me somewhere in the archives, dressed up like that.
What a great idea.
I hope that was 10 seconds.
That
you
was
said.
10 seconds, yeah.
Holy moly. Everybody, thank you for listening to WOCA. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. We'll talk to you tomorrow. This is WOCA Ocala, broadcasting from the Paddock Mall.
Don't you know?
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A new wildfire has broken out in Southern California, forcing the evacuation of some homes and Ronald Reagan Presidential Library.
It's just sad to see California go through this because it's